For joining us tonight, I'm Dedrick Russell. Jamie has the night off. It's the American dream for many, starting your own business, being your own boss. A lot of people get to that first step of opening up a shop, but staying afloat is tough. Now, according to the US Bureau of Labor and Statistics, about 20% of new businesses go out of business in the first 2 years. 40% fail in the first 5 years. 65%, more than half, go under in the first 10 years. It reports only about a quarter of new businesses survive past the 15-year mark. And a lot of it comes down to just not knowing enough about how to run a business successfully. It doesn't just take money, it also takes skills. And there's help out there to teach you those skills. We're talking about Goodwill, Aspire, and Lowe's Foundation have teamed up to help local entrepreneurs. It's called the Community Business Academy. It takes place at Goodwill's campus, and it's a game changer. It's improving Charlotte's upward mobility. In tonight's community conversation, we're talking about the difference this program is making.
It definitely opened my eyes up to a lot of business side of business that as an entrepreneur I didn't know. More of the financial side of business, how to just having a startup capital, having 3 months of money saved up, working capital, some of those things, like some of that terminology was just like over my head. I didn't never know about it. And then just teaching us technology, like everybody's not proficient in using a computer.
After completing the Goodwill and Aspire Community Business Academy, Chef Jo is now on her way. Her journey wasn't easy. She took a leap of faith, quit her regular job to start this food business.
Well, Grit Charlotte is a food truck now. Started off as a catering company, and we provided a lunch delivery service. And since COVID, we pivoted to a full food truck. That GRITS is an acronym for Girls Raised in the South. So we have a Southern, Caribbean, Creole, Spanish, and African menu to display different women raised in the South.
And Dr. McDonald, when you hear a success story like that, what goes through your mind?
Goal accomplished is what goes to our mind, because for Goodwill, it's really about helping people see possibilities, seize opportunities, and prosper. And that's exactly what Chef Jo has done. Is she has seen an opportunity, she's gone after it, and she's helping us understand how can we help entrepreneurs really get on their feet.
Talk to me about the need for this program here in Charlotte.
The need is great. The need is great from so many different levels. So we've always recognized that among our clients, entrepreneurism is often the best route for them, whether it be a landscape business, owning their own hair salon. We see a full range, construction, going into construction as a subcontractor. We see a range of our clients interested in entrepreneurism.
A few years ago, Charlotte was 50 out of 50 when it came to economic mobility. Talk to me about how what you're doing here at Goodwill can change the game.
This can absolutely be a path for individuals to close that gap. So there's so many things we can talk about. We can talk about the wealth gap, which contributes to that lack of economic mobility. We can talk about generational wealth. We can talk about asset building. Well, entrepreneurism can be a route for individuals to find opportunities that may not otherwise be available to them. Here in Charlotte, we do have that crescent that has been identified where there is not equitable access. And so this program is giving individuals access not only to knowledge, but when individuals complete the program, the entrepreneurs through Aspire can get access to capital. And that's even more critical, is access to capital.
That's a plus. Once students finish the course, they have access to a $2,500 to $10,000 loan to help with their business.
It's hard to get capital to start a business. So for them to be able to offer you that, because it's a lot of entrepreneurs in that program who haven't quite established their business. They have the business idea. And then you go through the program and it teaches you how to get your business plan so that if you do need to access to capital from a bank or whatever, you have that business plan, because that's what most banks are going to require you to have.
In addition to financial support,
Goodwill, we come in on what we call the support services or the wraparound services with providing coaching, if it's relevant, resume support for entrepreneurs who are really trying to get on their feet.
talk to me about the thought of leaving something behind for your children, your children's children. How does that make you feel? And talk to me about that generational wealth and the importance of that.
It is very important to me, because I know I don't come from any kind of wealth. So to be able to break some of those generational curses of not being an entrepreneur or just falling into working for a company for 20, 30, 40 years. So now I teach my children about being entrepreneurs, and I also show them that it is you're able to work for yourself. My son is 15 years old, and I have a 23-year-old and an 18-year-old. And they all now say, I want to run my own business.
There are expectations to get into the academy.
And the key for us is that people understand what the program is going to require, because we are all about setting people up for success. And so if you go into this program and you don't really know what it's going to take to complete, that's not setting you up for success.
Each class is about 4 to 5 hours. So we're in class and we're learning the whole entire time, and then we go home and do homework that we turn in the next class.
Did you know some people who did not make it the full 12 weeks?
Oh yeah. About probably half of our class. It was maybe 20 of us that started and maybe 12 of us or so that actually finished. Closer towards the end of the 12 weeks were the hardest, because it was a lot more research, a lot more paperwork, a lot of stuff you had to read and go out here and find the information.
You can't see it behind my mask, but I'm sitting here smiling. So, this is a wonderful story, and it's a testament to her grit. That's what we were talking about, and her resilience and focus. Now the sky's the limit. Take it as far as you can.
Thank you. I thank you. I'm so thankful.
Thankful indeed. Now, Lowe's Foundation contributed $250,000 to help fund this academy. Right now, 38 people are enrolled, but check this out, more than 90 applied. Now, for more information and learn how you can apply for this program, just head to wbtv.com/webextras. We're bringing you these community conversations every Friday at 7:30 right here. You can watch more of my conversations right now on our streaming platforms. Just search for WBTV on Roku, Apple TV, or Amazon Fire.